here's a twist that's shaking the immigration debate. A U.S. citizen once wrongly deported to El Salvador is now facing a new plan to send him to a country he's never even visited. Eswatini, a small African nation with a controversial reputation. But here's where it gets controversial. The Trump administration is pushing ahead with this move despite the man's repeated claims of fear for his safety in 22 different countries, including his home country of El Salvador. And this is the part most people miss. The same administration is using this legal maneuver to fast-track his deportation while his human smuggling trial is still pending. The story centers around Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Maryland resident currently held in ICE custody. In a recent email obtained by CNN, an ICE official informed him that Eswatini has been selected as his new destination after he rejected earlier plans to deport him to Uganda. The email sarcastically noted, "That claim of fear is hard to take seriously, especially given that you have claimed, through your attorneys, that you fear persecution or torture in at least 22 different countries." The list included El Salvador, where he spent weeks in a notorious mega prison earlier this year after being mistakenly deported. But here's the rub. Eswatini, a tiny Southeast African country, roughly the size of New Jersey, has become a new hub for U.S. deportations under a Trump-era agreement. Alongside Rwanda, South Sudan, and Uganda, it's part of a contentious strategy to offload deportees to nations that may lack robust protections for immigrants. Critics argue this creates a dangerous precedent, sending vulnerable individuals to countries where their safety and rights could be at risk. Abrego Garcia, however, has made it clear he'd prefer Costa Rica, a country that has reportedly offered him legal status. His legal team revealed the Trump administration once tried to strike a deal, a guilty plea in his human smuggling case in exchange for deportation to Costa Rica. But he refused, choosing to fight the charges instead. Now, the Trump administration is racing against the clock. A federal judge recently ruled he cannot be deported before early October, pending hearings on the government's deportation efforts. Meanwhile, Abrego Garcia is also pursuing a separate asylum application, a process that will be reviewed by an immigration judge. The case has sparked heated debates. Is it ethical to send someone to a country they've never been to simply to avoid the risks they claim in others? And does the U.S. have a moral obligation to ensure deportees are not subjected to harm in their new destinations? What do you think? Should the government prioritize expediency over the potential dangers faced by deportees in countries like Eswatini? Share your thoughts in the comments. This is a conversation that's far from over. CNN's Devin Cole contributed to this report.